what's up, guys? So I just really want to talk about this. All right, so Biden's FBI raids Trump's private residence, Mar-a-Lago. Jesse, we're talking about 3 elections in a row where the FBI has colluded in our elections on behalf of the Democratic Party. First, the Russian collusion hoax during the 2016 presidential election, then the Hunter Biden laptop cover-up during the 2020 presidential election, now the FBI raid on Trump's private residence right before the 2022 midterm election. Oh yeah, let's not forget President Biden's daughter's diary and the raiding of Project Veritas. And let's see, the cover up of Jeffrey Epstein's Pedo Island, Ghislaine Maxwell's 20 years sentence, while R. Kelly gets 30 years sentence. Granted, there's no granted. What the fuck? Sorry, that's just raw as fuck. But here, let's go ahead and play this, and then I'm gonna ask you a question.
Like this. After the Russia hoax, which was determined to be a hoax since there was no actual collusion, as determined by special counsel Robert Mueller. And then you have what they did with the whistleblowers, according to what we heard with recent reports, before the last election, covered up all sorts of information with the laptop of Hunter Biden before that election. And now this, right before a midterm election. I mean, we're talking about 3 elections in a row, Mike, that the FBI has been heavily involved in on the side of the Democrats. Do you think this country is going to handle this well? I don't.
Yeah, well, there's obviously speculation about President Trump's future. He was at the CPAC convention in Dallas over the weekend where he won a straw poll there with a very large conservative group. And so all kinds of speculation about whether he's going to announce another run for the White House before the midterms or potentially
like this. After the Russia collusion.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Ain't that shit crazy? My only question is, what are you looking for? What are we looking for? That's it. What else? Oh yeah, let's go down this. Let's go down this rabbit hole real quick. These are all things that I like and saved. There's that, there's this. Boom. Oh, what? It's gone. There's no way. Pardon my American bow. Yo, watch this. Let's. Oh. Watch it.
About on your show is your allegation that government officials are aiding in pedophilia, child trafficking, and the grooming of children, right?
Well, you mean like what Jeffrey Epstein did with the Clintons?
Damn! Alright, hey, so in case y'all didn't know, Alex Jones is, he has his own talk show called The Alex Jones Show, and, he is a Republican by trade, but more along the lines of he is a conspiracy theorist. Okay, so on his show, I don't watch him. This is literally just from here. Let's do this for you guys. Alex Jones, Wikipedia. Right. He hosts Alex Jones. Blah, 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 Genesis Communications, blah, blah, blah. All right, so he's a conspiracy theorist, and the whole reason why he went to court was because he said that the Sandy Hook shooting was a hoax. Now, I don't, like, whether that was right or wrong, like, you're telling me because he said some shit and has a following that he has now have to be charged X amount of dollars due to punitive damages because people were saying like, hey, it was a hoax, even though like kids were dead. Wow. Now, I do not agree with that by any means. I don't believe that it was right for him to say that it was a hoax, but I also don't believe it was wrong of him to say that it was a hoax. I personally am a liberal by trade. I believe that you should be whatever the freak you want to be, and that everything is done specifically for the purpose of existing. I believe that we shouldn't just exist, but we should live. But to also say that this man is needed to be charged, I think that's definitely an attack on our First Amendment rights. So just to speak on a little bit of background, the reason why I said the Sandy Hook shooting was a hoax was more along the lines of because during that time frame they were trying to get rid of guns. So he believed and said it on his show that it was done in the purpose of getting rid of guns. Now, was that right? No, it's not true. Those kids did die, and that definitely would touch a soft spot for me, right? Because I have 4 kids, and no matter how you look at it, if I were to lose any of my kids, I wouldn't want someone saying that it was a hoax or that my kid didn't die, right? So here, let's go on to Twitter. Alex Jones. Let's see how it's trending. Hashtags. Here, let's put that here. Let's see this. There's one thing in here that I do want to address for the purpose of addressing it. So let's see. I saw this the other day and I really had to talk about it because it did make me feel some type of way. And I believe personally that it would make you feel some type of way too. And if you're with it, then you're with it. And if you're not, then you're not. It is what it is. Do 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 do.
From the very first time I saw your brown eyes, I said hello and I said hi. Oh well, I think they took that shit down because
it just takes real long. Alex Jones seemed to be taking the verdict well. Whoosh! There's no way. All right, well, let's go for the modest entertainment in the meantime. Whatever. So essentially what was said was the attorney requested that the judge removes the bullhorn from Alex Jones and anyone else who believes that they can spread fear and misinformation. Does that mean Anthony Fauci is finally going to get prosecuted? I'll find it and I'll put it in this video. But I don't know. Anthony Fauci still spreading fear and misinformation, and no one's holding him accountable. Yeah. Y'all still afraid of COVID? All right, that's it. Okay, bye.